Hello, everyone. Kurt Kelly. We're here in Tallahassee. And if I were to tell you this is a busy week, that would be a gross understatement. First of all, let me start by saying what we've gone through as a state and as a system of care through the natural disasters that have come. We're here in Florida. We're adept at handling issues like hurricanes. We've had multiples over the years and how we've dealt with them. But to have these massive storms back to back the way they are it's been amazing. And I just want to tell you how much I appreciate everyone's work and diligence, the fact that our folks are safe. There's a lot of people that have actually been hurt in this process. Well, that's what when we show our colors and what we're doing. It was amazing for me to have the conversations with so many folks. We understood that the hurricane was coming through on this last one was coming through on a Wednesday, late Wednesday, all the way through Thursday across the state. But what happened is we established a time to get together at 8:30. I want to leave everybody alone on Thursday, but on Friday we all got together at 8:30 to begin to talk about what are the needs? What are the serious needs? Where do we need to pull some stuff? And we had folks outside, some that have actually been in the affected areas, that began to try to already pull resources together as a family, as a coalition. Let me thank Esther Jacobo and the folks out of Citrus and Larry Ryan out of Broward County. And I know that Carol Deloach and folks in her area, even though she was hit really hard with the tornadoes, all of these folks were using their resources in their community. The coalition was glad to reach into our hurricane fund and to provide resources for them so they could then come up into other areas like in Pinellas, but particularly Hillsborough and Heartland and so forth. And other areas. I know Sarasota was just absolutely hammered. And so we were trying to bring relief as fast as we could. Let's get what resources we could to provide that. We did the same thing. John Cooper actually reached out to me and said, listen, we're going out, we're pulling a convoy together. He calls it his Pony Express. We did this all through COVID. We were happy to be able to provide resources for him so that he could go out there and purchase even more and take it down into Heartland and to Sarasota and some of those things. So guys, we've actually depleted our hurricane fund. We've made sure that other folks have had some resources. And so I'm going out there still trying to gather resources for us. We know that this is just the initial step, but we're going to need more for a period of time. But we also have a family. We have a coalition family. And so this is the time when we're coming together, working to try to find out your needs. Let me give a special shout out to one of our great members, and that's Sunshine. Sunshine has been amazing. Julie Smythe, the team there that has just Heather, all of those folks. They're amazing. They're on the ground. They've brought tremendous resources in. I am just so impressed with their willingness to help us. And there's so many others that are doing it. I know that Esther has brought 3 different caravans into our area, and there'll probably be more. I know there's more is coming. I would also say we appreciate the Department of Children and Families. I know that they're doing some stuff. They've been working with some of our people, and they do stuff with the Hope Bus and so forth. So this is a real all hands on deck. Everybody's working diligently in this, and I really appreciate the togetherness attitude that we're experiencing here. That's really all I want to talk about today. There's a lot of business. All of the legislative stuff we're working on, all the allocation model stuff that's coming on. The LBR came out. We're not going to talk about that right now. There's a whole bunch of stuff we got to work on that. There's just a myriad of things that we're engaged in. But sometimes you just put first things first, and that's what we're doing. First things first is make sure we're taking care of you, doing all we can to help you get back up on your feet and to get to some semblance of normalcy. And then while you're doing that, and let me remind you of this, the stories of the work that you're doing, I want to tell that story. In fact, I need to tell that story to the folks, our funders, the legislators. They need to know just how incredible the work was that you were doing, even in the middle of the hurricane. We knew where our people were. We knew where our children were. We knew where our families were. We knew where our workers were. And we were able to capture that very quickly. That's an amazing thing. This is community-based care at its finest. And so I need those stories. Send your pictures, send your stories to communications@flchildren.org. We need to hear those. Not just for self-aggrandizing. I've got to tell people the stories of what you're doing. And if I don't do it, I don't know who else is going to. So we want to make sure we want to do that. So please send that to me. All right. With that, I usually close my statements, continue to heal through love and peace. Guys, the healing is really needed now. And I know that you're going to continue to do the things, same thing. Bring that sense of confidence and work that we have in our community. Let's bring a sense of peace to them and let's continue to heal them. And with that, we love you. Call on us if we can help you. God bless.